consultant. Today we did our side hustle program here at Bureau, where we had some speakers sharing advice on how you can grow your side hustle, your business idea, and how you can turn your supplementary income into a full-time career. It was so exciting and fascinating to get advice from our panel. We had someone speaking about their content creation, influencer career. We had someone speaking about how to find work for creatives here in Accra and in Ghana and the wider continent. And then we had the floor open to some of the attendees. They shared so many comments and insights and questions about how they can also grow their business. We had people come and promote their business, pitch their business to win some very nice prizes. So all in all, it was a wonderful day. We networked, we connected, we learned a lot. The young people who think, you need to have $1 million to start a business, or you need to have a shop, or you need to have a big office, I want to tell you today, you can start your business even just with your smartphone. You don't need 1,000 cities cry. You can do this on a very basic shoestring. You can do a lot of these businesses and marketing for free. As long as you find the time, as long as you really take the initiative and you're proactive to do your business. If you're doing a full-time job and you only have time in the mornings, the evenings, the weekends, then that is the time you can do your side hustle. You can do everything from your phone. So many apps, so many softwares. As long as you have data, you can connect to Wi-Fi. There's so many places you can go and even use their Wi-Fi for free. There's coffee shops, there's supermarkets, there's restaurants. You can go and sit there, just buy yourself a small coffee and use the Wi-Fi. You can do everything from your phone. Everything can be free. If you're doing a social media profile to do marketing, if you want to create images on Canva, you can do all of these ones for free. So you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be well connected. As long as you have a good idea and you have the passion and you have the time to develop your side hustle, and we can all support each other to. You have to really think ambitiously about how you're going to grow your side hustle, especially if you would like your side hustle to become your main full-time income. So you have to have a strategy on how you can really look forward to grow your business. You have to have a plan and you have to be ambitious. So you have to really sit and make time. Maybe you can do an Excel spreadsheet, or you can use some of the free online tools and software. There's some called Trello, Asana. These are good project management tools that will help you create your projects and your assignments and your tasks that you will do maybe every week, every month, to help you really meet your business objectives. And maybe in 1 month, 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you'll see the business is really growing. You'll see the business is really starting to be lucrative. And you can even, at that point, maybe start thinking about how you can make this your full-time income going forward. So for those people who would like to know more about me and more what I do, my background is in marketing. As you can hear, I'm from the UK, but I've now moved to Ghana. So I'm really passionate about helping young Ghanaian entrepreneurs and creatives really develop their skills to launch their businesses. So I'm very creative. I'm passionate about supporting the creative communities by doing events, networking, mentoring, public speaking, really helping them. So if you don't have the means to maybe come to an event, you can always follow me online. My name is Letitiah Obiri. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm also on Instagram, Tisha, aka Titch. And you can also reach out to me on email if you would like to do maybe some online mentoring, if you're unable to come to these spaces in Accra. Maybe you'd like to work with me online. I do a lot of mentoring for young people for free, so you can also do that. On my failures and being an immigrant child, every single job that is not an accountant or an engineer or a lawyer is sometimes seen as a failure, especially if you work in the creative field. So I don't think my parents know what I do, so I don't even tell them much about my work. But failure can look different at different times to different people. So if I say to an African auntie, I'm a social media marketer, they might be like, oh, so you're not doing really anything, are you? But if I turned around to them and said, well, actually I work for Google and this is how much money I'm making, see how I phrased it. home was just fighting each other. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to have to do if I have to start selling fuel outside. But yeah, so just be sure and like test things out before you.
One thing you have to note before the success will come is that make sure that the side hustle you're doing is something that you have grades for. You know what grade is? Great. You know what great is? Something that you would love to do even when you're down or even when you're happy, when you're sad. So you would love to do this thing.
And even with friends or family, if you say, oh, I'll help you do this thing. Sometimes it helps, like even on a WhatsApp, I say, oh hey, 2 days ago on this rainy day, you said you helped me with this. And you can confirm if that's those times. Because you save yourself a lot of trouble by reading and agreeing to things on paper. And verbal, because verbal, you have no witnesses, you don't have anyone to corroborate what you said on it.
I'm a digital marketer, and today I'm here to speak on how to scale up your side hustle. And the convener is Letitiah Obiri, who is also a digital marketer and a content creator as well. So this is based mostly an event that is meant to help content creators, freelancers, and side hustlers to scale up their businesses to make much more money from it. So many people like to sleep on their abilities, and also there is a confusion as to when to scale up, when to go full-time, when to leave your full-time job to go into your side hustle. So in this event, we try to know when to scale up and how to even get clients as a side hustler. One of the things you've got to realize is that you don't really have to rush to leave a full-time job. You have to wait, make sure that it's the right time. When you're having enough clients, that is when you move. Also, we've got to talk about how to monetize your side hustle. And monetizing your side hustle is the cream of everything that we came here to do. And it's very important as a side hustler to make sure that you formalize your activities. And registering your business is one of the first things that you need to do as a side hustler. Another thing you have to do is that make sure you have contract and source documents when it comes to dealing with clients. So you might need an invoice. If it's the right one, is it the better? You need some MOUs, you need some contract in cases where you have to work with partners and other people in the industry. And also you have to reach out to people on social media platforms, especially LinkedIn, where you reach out to people and then get them to patronize your services for you. And most importantly, you've got to realize that side hustle has to be passion. If it's not there, you give up when you're going yourself. Because certainly it is not a straight road, it goes up and down. Youth, what you have to notice that you have to stop being entitled. We feel so entitled, we feel like the world owes us. We feel like our success is going to come from somebody, our uncles, our pastors, our friends, and we don't take things into our own hands. It is time for us to actually own our success, own our future, and then go for the very things that we want to do. This is a time where you have the luxury to try so many things to get to realize which one you're actually good at. And in that's where you can actually find a side hustle. Yeah, so maybe you're a writer. So by experimenting, you can realize, oh, I can actually monetize my writing skills. Or maybe you're a talker, so you could become an MC, or a public speaker, a presenter. Or maybe you're somebody who is into aesthetics, so you could become a makeup artist, an interior decor. Or you're somebody who is very passionate about cooking, so you could become a caterer, set up your own cooking business and all of that. So as a youth, these are some of the things you have to know. Make personal development a very key thing for you. Consciously decide to develop yourself, and most of the opportunities that you all look at as they're above you are going to come chasing you when you reach a level where you can actually do those things professionally. You don't have to be low-key about what you do or your side hustle. Ghanaians are too humble with what they do, and they mostly would not talk too much about what they do. They would actually hide about it. They would rather sleep on themselves. But if you really want your side hustle to grow, we've come to realize that you have to use the various social media platforms to get to portray what you can actually do. Tell people about what you do. Tell them about your success stories. Tell them if you're very good at something, tell people about it. Use LinkedIn, a professional platform, to link up with people who can actually help you and help you with with jobs and opportunities so that you can actually scale up your business that you are doing. So these are some of the things that we've gotten to realize. And also remember, just like we said, it's not a straight road, it goes up and down.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.